Rightio, here we go. Welcome to the Allports Motorsport SuperCars NZ V8s for the 23-24 Summer Series. This is Doug, joined with Corey and Ben in the broadcasting lounge this evening. How are we, lads?
Yeah, good to be back, Dougie. Yeah, Tuesday night. And new face Ben.
Yeah, I'm saying good to be back, but it's only the second time here. So looking forward to it.
It's about my only second time for the season as well, Ben, so we're off to an equal start away. I've obviously been rampaging at work a lot over the summer series, doing a lot of night shift and missing out on my normal duties here. So thank you to Wayne for filling in on the gaps of that. Hopefully, for those of you that tune in to hear me and solely me, you'll have me for the next few weeks, maybe 4 or 5, hopefully, to round us out for the end of the series. But we are here tonight with the V8s at a really cool track in America. It's called Sonoma, and Ben's probably got a wee bit of information about it for us, what the guys are going to be put up against tonight.
We'll have to get back to you on that, but the feedback from the drivers is that they're all in a very sarcastic tone, loving driving it.
Awesome stuff.
That does sounds right.
We'll get some info up for you.
It's a tricky track, from memory, from the last time I raced here. That hairpin, definitely a good passing opportunity.
Yeah, so the guys are actually running on the Cup Historic layout this evening. Looks like they're about 26 degrees on track, 20 degrees outside temperatures, 42% humidity, and just a touch under 3.2 kilometres in length, as we've got lights coming up, and I'll do the gist of getting around to bringing that up for you. We've got Rehan there taking out spot number 1 and zooming away for what's set to be a quick lead over Bruce Tannock, and hotly behind them is Leon Weir in 3rd spot. Roger Forbert just in behind those guys, rounding out what their qualifying positions were there. A few cars out there on track tonight, causing a wee bit of stuttering there on the cameras. Oh good, I don't like the look of that one at all. See if that settles things down there, Corey. I've just got rid of the old Skype call which we had just set up. I think it was maybe just a bit too much for the old computer there at the minute.
Yeah, no, it seems to come right after that.
But look at that. That's those guys very quickly already done a lap. So that's a little bit further back. We've got cool battle taking place here between Nick Mitchell with Dan Nolan just ahead of him, and Eamon Young waiting ever so patiently to see if either of those two go off the track. Don't think at the moment any of these cameras are really doing much justice of showing the people at home just how wild of track this is. So we'll see if jumping on the hood here of Nick Mitchell gives us a better understanding of what the drivers are putting themselves through currently.
Yes, it's a windy track. There's elevation. You got tight corners. You got flowing corners. The track's in places quite bumpy. There's a drag strip here as well.
Wow.
And it's apparently 48 metres from the top of about turn 3 there, as the drivers climb the hill, right down to the bottom.
Wow.
About where we are now. So a fair bit of elevation change for the drivers to deal with.
It's pretty common across some of the American tracks. It reminds me a lot of also like Willow Springs, which is a new release to here, and also Laguna Seca as well, with I suppose just what the outlay of the land looks like and how cambered the corners are versus off cambered versus the up and down that you have to torture the car through. So
yeah, ovulating camber. So yeah, it's going one corner with the camber going both ways, and tricky in one of these cars. And for credit to the guys, they're doing what, like minute 15s I think, or minute 11 seems to be Rehan's fastest right now, which he's just set fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, so the young fella Rehan, here he is here, leading over Bruce Tannock with 3.5 seconds in his pocket. At the moment, Leon's still following very closely with Mr. BT in front of him. Some other cool battles taking place a bit further down. We'll have a look at spot 15. It's our fellow commentator and racer Shane White out there giving it a nudge this season in the V8s. Usually a bit of a GT3 runner, but there he is out there in the DSA Sylvan entry, and he's currently just holding off John McDonald for spot 15 there. John running very cool livery on his Commodore there, quite like that, bit of a Holden fan, so like the red line, like that livery.
Yeah, on my data I've got Darren Lobb in front of Shane, up 20 positions.
Yeah, he is. Here he is here, Mr. Lobb and MRP Falcon there. So Darren a bit of a typical one. He doesn't go out there and set much of a qualifying time, and runs off from the back of the field. So early capitaliser on what's obviously been quite a few people not having the best start. Obviously we've got some other guys that are quite far down the order. So while Darren Lobb is up 20, this man here, Sean McNamara, aka Mr. Plough, down 27 spots already, and has already been through the pit lane once.
Oh, I love that. Oh, he's actually gone and put it there. Good on you, Macca. Mr. Plough. He really wanted to adapt the Macca tap. He's had enough of it, and really wants to be known as Mr. Plough.
There you go.
Well, he's gone and put it there in his profile picture, and right beside his SDI Mustang.
Yes,
so there you go. We can call him Mr. Plough from now on, I think. Anybody in the comments got any better names to call him? Let us know.
Wow, really hanging it out there. So Ben, who have we got from your crew hovering out there this evening? I can see one Stefan McCartain. Is there any others?
I think we'll just have a look. I think we've got a Mr. Callan Hodgkinson in here. If I'll be corrected, I don't think we have. Not too many actually.
So maybe just the one.
Might just be. There it is, apparently.
So up into spot number 5, Stefan McCartain from Chris Cross Racing, CXR. And doing very well for himself this season. He went out, stated at the end of the season after the GT3s that he was going to be setting himself a bit of a challenge to learn a different style of racing. What's the background, Goss? What's the inside word on in CXR about how he's been feeling about it in the competition and racing so far?
Well, the inside word is that he's being a great team owner and having no communication, but I'm sure he's a very quick driver in the GT3s, and I'm sure that would very much transfer over. But he's a top guy. He's given me he's helped me out in the Daytona and just invited me in, so yeah.
Nice.
I'm sure he'll be flying out there, and his position is representative of that.
So you joined the team from a conversation you started in the SuperCars NZ Discord.
Yeah, just invited me. He's looking for a team for the Daytona, and
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice enough to invite us in for it. We ran 2 teams, an amateur and a pro, and nice enough to let me drive for the amateur team.
How did you guys go?
We DNF'd at the 8-hour mark, but that's just how it is. Lucky I wasn't driving, but that's just racing. They actually won their split and they were racing in second split. They had a very, very impressive race.
Were you LMP or were you GT3?
We were both in the GT3.
Yeah, yeah.
But we did also have a few other SuperCars New Zealand members racing. It was Dane Northturf and some of the... remind me of the name again.
Yeah, so Shane White from Sylvan.
Yep.
And he would
Sullivan's, that's the one.
Would have been joined with Mark Wright and another man who's going to kill me for forgetting his name. It's not coming to me at the minute, but it will eventually. Yeah, so the others from Shane's team there over in the UK have been quite a good pairing over the last couple of years. Certainly makes longer endurance racing a lot more user friendly when they can run during their daytime when it's sleepy time for us over here, and we try to balance it out a little bit to still give them breaks during their day so they can go and pop off and get some lunch and stuff like that. And I've run with them before, so pretty cool team. But yeah, so just quickly touching base on Stefan's team as well. If there's any viewers at home that's in the old iRacing scene, they're not currently racing with us at SuperCars NZ, you might be magically holding a high I-rating number behind you there. He is stretching out for more team members of foreign nation living. Someone overseas, I think he saw the benefit of how Shane's was running his team, and so he's seeking some drivers internationally with a 2K I-rating plus, so they can really go out and challenge some of those top tier racing divisions, hopefully for some more P1s. So if that's something that you're into or you're interested in, get in touch with Stefan. You can probably find out a good way of contacting him through our community page, SuperCars NZ, or Ben, you've probably got another way of how people could get in touch with Stefan via Facebook.
Yeah, I think that we have been contactable on Facebook, just under his name.
Nice stuff. There you go. There's been a little bit happening just while we've been talking around there. A few more people jumping into the pits. I just saw this man Dane Northturf before making a really cool pass on Scott McKenzie through the uphill. I know Dane's been back into the usual groove of things for him, going and putting up some sessions during the week for people to be able to join under the PSR sessions, get some practice in at the tracks. They've also been doing the Laz's development driver training sessions, learning from the young fella here, Rehan, who's still just smoking his way away from P2. Nice steady lap times now. Just under 8-second gap over P2. It's a great program, that one there. A lot of those drivers now getting in touch with that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the comments on the chat at all, Doug.
Oh, I haven't. Had a look at that before. I sorted out the first one, so hopefully, Cole can get back to us and let us know if that's been sorted. But thank you for following that up.
Now, how's the movers and shakers going? So we've got a few cars in the double digits.
Groovers and boppers and shakers and bakers.
Yeah.
That one there.
So we've got James McKenzie up 15.
James McKenzie, there he is.
Yeah.
Car number 98 from Misfits Racing.
Yes, and Wayne Hartnell, he's up 18. You got Thomas McCall up 15.
There's Wayne, just getting around Mr. Bill Kilger there. Bill a little bit down the... Oh no, there was a legitimate pass for position there. Sorry, I thought Bill was a bit further down, but no, he's still in that one. We've got, Jonathan Turner, spot 21. up 12 as well. He's got Darren Lobb, who's already pitted early from having gone up to about 10th spot, went into the pits, and now he's making his way back through the field. So that's Darren Lobb there, up 13.
Yes, I think Darren is the first of the cars now on track that have made their pit stop, I think.
Correct. No, so we've actually got Roger Forbert as the first car, and he's showing down 14 spots into P18. So he'd started 4th out of the qualifying, and he was the first one to come through and do a legitimate pit stop, 9.87 seconds. Oh, just seen one of the PSR cars off the track there, I believe. Might have been this one here. Just catching a bit of curb and hitting the accelerator early.
You exit out there in about 2nd gear, and it's always quite tricky trying to apply that throttle. You always just need to be only about 20%, and it's only when the wheel's properly straighten up that you can actually put a foot to the floor. So it might have just been a bit too much on the throttle.
There you go. Looks like he came out of it relatively unscathed, so now just a matter of collecting that back together and pushing forward. He's already done his pit stop as well, so he's sitting down there in P32, Mr. Horgan. Some battles here taking place on track. Here's a close one here between Mick Indo. Not too sure who that is, but he's sporting MRX colours on the car. You got any information on that one, Corey? I think you've been around for a wee while.
No, I think he might be reasonably new. I did see Nick had a couple of new guys join the league at the start of the season, so this must be one of them.
There you go. So
You know, no background information on that at all.
we'll have to touch base with the other Nick Mitchell and get him to give us a bit of a rundown on the other guys from his crew, where they've come from. I believe, if I remember correctly now, that some of these guys were transfers from the Assetto Corso styled racing. I don't know if that's just the normal one or whether it was a Competition version, but have come across to iRacing. I think there might have been about 2 or 3 of them, and they're also drivers that I believe take part in the real life racing that Nick's been doing recently with the endurance racing series. What do they call it? The lemon racing up there at.
I think it's like NASCAR or something now.
NASCAR or Lemons, that's the one.
Yeah.
Awesome series.
Yeah, so I think those are.
I see they're bringing that down to Levels Raceway this year.
Yeah.
I did see that.
I think it's going to be was it an 8-hour or 6-hour race or something?
8-hour is correct, and there's rumours that there's going to be a 24-hour towards the end of the year, and a potential event at Highlands, but we'll keep that under wraps. That's just what
Highlands would be an interesting
floating
one
around.
if they do get that through, because it's usually been a bit more of a prestigious sort of track, that one. So if that takes place at a that's unfortunate.
I was just going to say, there's those 5 cars were just fighting through those last few corners while we were chatting there, and the old heart gets a little bit crazy when there's, too wide around some of there.
Certainly was.
It might be a good time to bring up a special 112-piece toolkit, Dougie.
Sure thing. Let me just have a gander, because I'm not too sure. Whereabouts were you going to flick that thing through to me?
Discord, but yeah.
Oh, just in that one there.
So Dougie's going to have a picture for you shortly, but I'm just going to read a wee blurb. Whether flying in the back of your 4-wheel drive for the weekend in the bush, or as a handy all-in-one kit for those trips to the wreckers, this huge 112-piece toolkit is the ideal addition to your tool arsenal, featuring a huge variety of screwdrivers, spanners, sockets, pliers, and bits. Ensures that your Mech Pro toolkit is a perfect solution for a variety of jobs. And somebody that is going to finish this race tonight is going to have the opportunity to win it, Doug.
They are indeed, and that's a massive thanks to Napa, who've jumped on board not only this season, again with sponsoring the Broadcasting Lounge, but they've also one of our weekly race sponsors too. So if you're into tools, and that's not a reference to hard men wearing black singlets that hang out at biker bars, but like Corey said, being able to jump out at a moment's notice and fixing up a loose windscreen washer, fluid bottle, then this will be the thing for you. And I've got it right in the middle of the screen, hitting the old who's he what's it thing, and we should be, now that that's gone ahead of silly, here we go. That's that there.
Yeah, so someone who's finished the race tonight and also is subscribed to the Broadcasting Lounge YouTube channel where you're watching this broadcast, gets a chance to win that. That's pretty good, I reckon. It'd be great at the back of the car for the, like you say, just those little handy little things you got to do on the side of the road sometimes.
What's that? So, looking around the field, looks like most people are still kicking around, cutting some laps. Stefan's not here. Cole's chilling in pit lane. Sean's hanging in pit lane. We might as well bring him in and find out what he's done. He's heard us. He's off again. Stacey Boyd. So we've still got 33 cars out there. So just once again, Corey, what were the requirements for the guys to get themselves into? I think we're going to do a Wheel of Doug for this one, weren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna drag it out at the end. Yeah, we've also got a wheel to do for our Sunday Send It, and we'll have a bit of a yarn at the end, and someone's going to win that pretty sweet 100-piece Mech Pro Toolkit thanks to Napa Auto Parts.
Now, Ben, have you ever been a victim of the Wheel of Doug, either by out there with a chance to win something or suffering through how long it takes me to do the Wheel of Doug?
I have seen in last year's prize giving the amount of time it takes, and it did make me want to go to sleep. But I haven't had the joy of being a part of that.
Oh, there you
so
go.
hopefully.
It'll be a bit more joyful tonight, because we'll keep moving through things pretty quickly. I do believe last time I got a fair telling off from quite a few people for trying to drag it out into the 15-minute window where it shouldn't have been. So yeah, we'll rampage through that and be booting people left, right and centre. Which is quite funny too, because I mean, as much as we love all of the races out there, it's still pretty funny to be able to turn around and be like, hey, you've been cut. You're out of here. Big loser. You know?
Yep. See ya. Well, meanwhile, on track.
And again, like we've got battles taking place left, right and centre. This is down the grid order here in spot 25 with John Lee, one of the PSR boys. James McKenzie getting it loose in the background and swapping positions with teammate Ross Watson, and also allowing Shane Newens to get on by. This is what I love. There's always just something happening around the track. Shane Fitty back out of the pit lane there. Nice time for him, 10:32. Sitting there in spot 14, so he's certainly amongst the group of guys that have done their pit lane thing. Oh, I'm going to quickly, I just spotted a name here that hasn't been here for a while. Mr. Zupzich there. Chris, welcome back. He knows I'm only playing with him.
Oh.
Yes, welcome back, Chris. It's been a long time coming. I think he's made a big move over to the West Coast, Corey.
Oh, right, over to the big old West Coast where it rains all the time.
Yeah, so pretty sure that's the go. And then I think he's got on the side of his car there, it says Coast Tyres, so possibly something, maybe a workplace or someone nearby that's helped him out. But no, it's cool. Welcome back, Chris. Nice to see the photo there. He's got the support from PSR and also from Dano's sim services there, sim setups. Nice picture. Alright, it's happening back up the pointy end of the field. Let's have a bit of a quick look down through the grid order and see where people are at. So read them out for us, Corey.
No, Rehan's still out there in front. So he's got Bruce Tannock. My data's gone a little bit funny. Was it 18 seconds back, I think?
Looking at, no, just under 8 seconds.
Oh, there we go. 7.7 seconds back there.
Yep.
Leon Ware's not too far behind Brucey. Looks like there's a car in between them. So yeah, Leon. So that's your podium so far.
That's awesome.
And then we got to Stefan there in 4th place, and he's up 2 positions.
That's really awesome.
And with Taylor Mitchell running in 5th. But then you got running in 6th, up to 28 positions. So that's
and hot on the heels of Taylor Mitchell as well, I might add.
Here we go. So Darren Lobb, our resident South African, one of them. There's a couple of them racing in this leg. Getting by a lap car there.
Oh, and Taylor with the mistake.
Yes, he's going to put Taylor vulnerable to his dad now, though. So Nick there run around in 7th. You know, bit of a battle between father and son. It might be something to have a wee look at.
Yeah. Now, Ben, you know how we were talking last week about you getting your old man to come along racing with you?
Mm-hmm.
What you're not allowed to let him do is do what? Oh gosh, if we see Taylor going to steamroll the other guy on the pit lane. Well, you can't. You're not allowed to do what Nick's done with Taylor, his son, is set up a circuit breaker beside his rig. So every time he passes him, he just taps on the wall, and he's like, "Do you want me to flick the switch, son? Do you want me to flick the switch?" And it just cuts off all power to his rig instantly.
Yeah, well, Taylor knew the right thing to do there, and he's gone off into the pits to get that pit stop done for the race.
So there he goes. Certainly didn't take the quick repair on that one. Took the 9.98 seconds through the pit lane. And I'm trying to see, I think it was no, it was none of them. I was trying to think who did he collide with through pit lane there, but can't see that one anymore. But that's all good. But we'll have a quick chat about this man here, Andrew Johnson, Team AJR. Not sure if his son's here tonight. Daniel Johnston in the house.
No, I don't believe there is. Right?
That's really sad. I mean, obviously AJ's taken one to heart again and couldn't bear the sign of his son driving around in that Commodore anymore, so he's put him on notice, team orders, banned him from racing.
Might have let him get a girlfriend, maybe.
I don't know. Poor form anyway, AJ. Thought poisoning him with mum's apple pie last year, convincing him to drive the Mustang was bad enough, but now you couldn't bear to lose to him again. Team orders restricting him from getting out there racing. It's hard being a team boss, I suppose, but let him race again, mate.
Yeah, the more the merrier, the less the more for me.
Have a look in the live chat there. Dan, blink twice if he has you tied up in the basement. Just having a look at the live chat there. Ben, which might be a wee bit too small for you to be able to squint your eyes at.
No, we can see that.
Nice, yeah. So team boss for us, Mr. Blaw's jumped in and said that we're going great, and then only someone that I can assume is the son of Andy J there. He said he'll be back next week, guys. So it was either him or Mum's written that for him, and Daniel's tied up in the basement. Again, like I said, blink twice if you're tied up in the basement, mate.
It's a good cover story, Dougie. we're just going to stick with that.
Man, there's some
Alright,
battles
and
taking
before we
place
get
here. Yep, go for it, mate. Get in there.
And before we get the stream taken down for kidnapping threats, we'll go through some fun facts about Sonoma.
Well, let's do it.
So, we're in a very pixelated virtual version of California, in the southern part there, on a track that was founded in 1968. The circuit we're racing on is the Cup Historic, and that's about 12 turns and 4 kilometres long, missing out that kind of infield bit which has the famous Sonoma carousel that drops down the hill. It is still a very challenging circuit though, with 48 metres of elevation change between the highest and lowest point. It's known to host NASCAR, but I don't know how that would work, considering as far as my Kiwi brain knows, they only turn left. And that's about it for Sonoma.
I had a friend of mine, he actually went to a NASCAR race there a couple of years ago, and he said it was a pretty cool experience. But yeah, they do turn the other way sometimes, so I think Van Gisbergen might teach them a lesson in that, I reckon. But no, pretty cool facts, Ben.
They were. Thank you for bringing those forward. I'm always interested to hear about the history of the track, and especially seeing tonight we're running on the historical Cup circuit layout as well. So.
So Rehan, he's got himself a handy lead again. It's a sight we see week in and week out.
There it is, 11 seconds back from him to Bruce, and then there's a 5-second gap margin between Bruce and Leon. A 6-second gap back from Leon to Stefan. So everyone's relatively spread out. So the battle pack that we were watching before for top 10 is really the hot one as it stands at the moment. And Dane now just getting involved in the back of that group too. So let's see how Dane approaches this roadblock of sorts.
Very misfit looking roadblock.
Oh, bit of a wheel lock there.
Yeah.
So just
I was thinking there could have been a touch of the wall as well.
Yeah, had a wheel lock and then it just glided up against that inside wall there. So certainly it was a wee touch. I can certainly hear his car working for tyre grip there as it came just a little bit over that rise. Front wheels just scuffing a little bit more than probably what they want to. Dane's got a good handle of that as we see Roger Forbert with the D1 NZ entry into the corner. You probably get a slowdown for that with a bit of a cut through underneath the tyres. We'll see what happens with that one, but Roger's now dropped out of position from those guys.
Lucky only to his teammate there.
Yeah, he got very lucky there wasn't any contact. He'd managed to get it stopped before he went across the actual circuit. The tricky bit of track here, this is where the cambers change quite a few times through those little bit.
Not too sure what's happening there, sorry.
Could be Dane's ping.
Might have just had a bit of a corruption to the to my live chat there, Corey. So I'll have to get you to keep an eye on that one. But I do see that Daniel did blink twice as far as showing disorder goes. That's an interesting one from Darren Lobb, parking it up on the inside wall there before coming into pit lane. Did anyone else want to see that again? Because that was really quite neat. Oh well, I'll bring it up. So, rapid entry, coming into pit lane, and just wall rides the whole way round, and then caught in the catch net.
Well, maybe equipment failure there from Lobby.
Yeah, unusual.
Very NASCAR thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we've certainly seen some wall riders come out in the last couple of years, and now there's a rule in the rule book about it, such as life. When someone finds a way to capitalise, another person finds a way to hinder that. Cool wee battle taking place here with Glenn Collinson down in 19th position with Misfits Racing, and this gentleman here, Mark Mudgway, another MRX car out there flashing their colours. Guess Ben, you'll have to hang up your headset and get back out there and throw some CXR colours around again, mate. This sort of seems to be a bit of a dominating theme out there, and it's not from your team.
No, I'll probably be with old Dano. Dano's been awesome with him and the PSR boys. If you ever need help with anything, hit Dano up. He's been awesome. So I'm probably doing me a favour and I owe him something. Might as well run his livery. He's been awesome.
Nice stuff. There
Dano
we go.
and the PSR boys.
He certainly knows a few tips and tricks, doesn't he, old Dano?
Yep.
I had to tell him.
Me, he's. Oh, carry on.
You go, Ben, because I'll hear you on first. It might be of similar nature.
He's helped. He said to me he's helped well over, I would like to say 250 people.
Yep.
And the short time in the couple of years he's been on iRacing, which is, when you think about it, that's one every, 3 or 4 days. It's pretty, and that's for a long time. He's gives so much time. Awesome guy.
He does, and we've certainly boasted about him a lot in the past, and we have got a wee sort of a parcel package that we're sort of getting together, some merch that we're going to send over his ways from SuperCars NZ as a thank you to that. He is just truly a giver, a big giver. Obviously with his injuries and that, most days he's on iRacing. That's what he does to keep mentally well and fit and happy. And whilst being on there and meeting and talking to a lot of people, he's been able to help them out with a lot of sim-related setups and stuff along the way. So yeah, that number is certainly not falsified. It's he does manage to help out that many people that regularly, and only recently has he been able to branch into setting up as a wee bit of a business where he just asks for a small cash donation, it's just a bit of a deserved, way of getting back something for the time and energy that he puts into do it. So definitely check Dano's sim services, sim support out, and just make sure when he's charging you, it's not by the minute, because he does tend to have a way of over talking. He could go wayward there for about 30 minutes, so just you want to stop the old clocker on that one. Hey Dane. Ben's laughing with agreeance, I can tell.
Might be a good time to thank Chitty and the team at Allports for their support of SuperCars NZ's V8 series. We're round 7 now of the 12-week long season.
Yeah, well, I mean, it hasn't just been the 12 weeks, the last 7 weeks of Allports. They really have been probably one of the biggest sponsors and supporters, if not probably the biggest one. They carried us through pretty much all of last year and halfway through the year before, multiple seasons worth of sponsorship. Yeah, I
What on
know.
earth is going on?
I'm not too sure on that one. I was leaving it there for a minute to see what was taking place.
Find out live. Blake, what is going on?
You know what? I was just saying to the boys, my wheel has started to get real heavy and clunky.
Mm.
They were telling me there's updates and other bits and pieces that you need to look at. And then coming into this last hairpin, just completely stuffed out. I can't even change gear. And
You can
full lock. So
Wow.
over it was
the escape
disappointing.
button on the keyboard, mate. That'll help you out there.
Yeah, I think it's the only option, unfortunately.
That
But,
is unfortunate.
That was a real shame because I was doing all right there.
Yeah, it just looked like on the stream you just drove up to the wall and started doing a burnout. So.
Yeah, you took an early gizzy, but you were in the wrong position.
Yeah, I had to check that we didn't miss the end of the race. So.
Yeah, there's only a couple of laps left, boys, so don't miss that.
Yeah, we're on with
Well,
that
we'll
one,
let you go and
Yeah.
problem shoot your issue there, mate. But yeah,
But,
sorry to hear that.
But stick
No, all
around
good.
anyway, Blakey. We'll certainly count that as a finish. You've done the majority of the race, so you may be in a chance to win yourself a 112 piece toolkit on behalf
magic.
of Napa. So keep an eye out on the stream end for that one as we roll through the wheel of Doug and find
Yes.
out who's the victor of that one.
The Wheel of Doug, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Blakey.
Alrighty, catch you, boys.
So
Yeah, it's always unfortunate to suffer a little bit of equipment failure, especially this close to the end of it. So we've got the white flag out, and
Yeah,
Reham currently in the lead.
Yeah, I don't know, for me I sort of look at it and go, equipment failure, like it's incredibly frustrating. We put a lot of time and money and effort into making these rigs what they are at home, the best that they can be, but at the same time, like any real true race car, a few nuts and bolts may come loose over time, and you'll be hindered from being able to finish a race. So I sort of put it down into the element of, well, that's racing.
Yeah, well it is. Yeah, it's like a tyre blowout or a radiator blowing a hole in it, I guess.
That's it. Wild kangaroo or wombat running across the infield.
Or a
like
Macatapper attack.
a soundboard maybe getting you to leave your seat and go check the door.
Yeah, as Ben was just touching on there, you get the old Ploughed by Mr. Plough by himself. But that's Rehan. He's rounded out the race magnificently tonight. 16-second gap margin over Bruce Tannock there. Awesome racing by those guys once again. Big congratulations to Leon Ware holding on for podium there, spot number 3. He'll be super chuffed with that. Stefan McCartane, yeah, well, what can you say? Average driver, average result, eh, Ben?
I mean it in a positive way, as in there's a 30-car grid there. Awesome guy.
That's it.
Hope he's not watching though, I misinterpreted that.
No, not at all.
Up 2 spots though, so he made gains on his qualifying position.
Average gains as well. Thanks for pointing that out, Corey. Nick Mitchell,
Nick.
spot number 5 over Eamon Young, who's crossing the line there now. Scott McKenzie doing it there, spot number 7.
All over the jump.
Nice
Yeah, that.
stuff, boys, well done. Dane Northurf took out spot number 8. Taylor Mitchell just down a little bit from where he started, but rounding out spot number 9.
We should have done the toolbox giveaway for who got the furthest.
Yeah,
the race.
that was an extreme way to finish the race. Dan Nolan there finishing out spot number 10. How about this guy here? Old Fitty. Up 10 spots, just outside the top 10, 11th. He'll be...
Yeah, that's a good race.
Oh, and look at him doing the right thing, finishing out the lap and coming into pit lane.
Got to keep that motor ready for next week.
That's Chris Supposich there, spot number 12. What a great race by all of these guys. Rehan there on the drag strip, smoking the O's. That That's awesome. Right, I'll let you guys have a look and see who you can drag up there, Corey, for a bit of a chat. I'm going to get the Wheel of Doug started up by typing in. Well, I'm not even going to type names. I'm just going to do numbers of people who finished the race. Ben, you'll be able to confirm what number I need to stop at. I'm thinking it was around spot number 33.
We see the telemetry scroll on the broadcast. You might be able to confirm that. It looks like
We were
33.
Yeah, we were going to count
Cole
Blarkey.
Buchan.
Yeah, so 33.
Jeff Morgan did take the flag by the looks of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Cole Buchan.
Stefan Adams,
had
Steve,
a
Darren,
DNF.
Trent Bennett all dropped off as DNFs. So 33 numbers. I have their finishing positions. Wheel of Doug is over here. Thank you, Microsoft Edge, for all your updates there. 1.
While you're getting that sorted, we're going to have a quick yarn with a podium getter.
Cool.
Leon,
Yo!
congratulations on getting on the podium, mate.
That was a race.
Hell of a race, you reckon?
Yeah, that was cool, man. That was. I wasn't really around too many people on the same lap, but I was certainly fighting for Brucey. That's for sure. I was gunning for him, but he I didn't do anything inherently wrong tonight. It was just it didn't quite have the pace of old B Roos.
Yeah, you were on his tail for quite a lot of it. You know, you were within reach. You know, one mistake sort of from him, and you would have been right there.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Good
congratulations on getting up there and getting a podium for SDI. I hope Steve gives you a bit of a bonus.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, with a bit of luck, anyway. Maybe he'll pay for any damage to the car. I think it probably needs some new rear tyres and maybe some fuel in it. I ran out of fuel doing a victory burnout, so you know.
Well, there you go.
It wasn't even a victory, and I just any excuse to do skids really.
You know, you got on the podium, so you get to buddy spray that bowl of champers.
Yeah, absolutely. And champers I shall.
Rightio. So Leon, seeing you're sort of the man in the know of the Napa sort of style thing, I've gone and blown up the big ass wheel of Doug's Destroyer. And we had 33 finishes tonight. I've kind of shuffled the numbers all up. I've pulled the spin time back down to what was set at like 30 seconds to, what's that set to? 4 seconds now. Auto drop off. So we're going to start smashing our way through and see who we end up with.
All right, do it. Let's give it a crack. Is that going off finishing position then?
That will be. So 19.
Ross Watson's out.
No, there'll be Glenn Collinson, mate.
Is it?
It is.
Yep, Glenn Collinson.
Why is it saying? Oh, I've got him here as Ross being P19. Okay, yeah, I'm wrong. That's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You didn't win. 21. Darren Lobb. No, you didn't win either.
I've got Jonathan Turner as
I've got James McKenzie as spot 21.
What have you got, Ben?
I've only got the top 20 on my screen.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go by my screen. So that was Jonathan Turner.
So whoever was behind Ross Watson will be 21st on my screen.
Number 26 was John Lee.
Hard luck, John.
Ooh, that was Dane. Get out of here, Dane.
Get out of here, Dane.
Spot number 4.
Well, not me.
Stefan McCartain, winner of
He's already
things.
got one.
I know. Well, there we go. Winner of other things, but not that one. So he's not having 2 toolboxes.
No. Oh,
neither
nah.
are you.
And neither's Leon.
Nah, I'm out of here. This is rigged. This is
for
rigged.
sure. Yep. Spot number 6.
Aim on
was-
Young, my
yeah.
fellow Wanaka person.
Other Wanakarian.
There we go.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
one.
Give these
Yeah, what
numbers
they're
another
called.
wee shuffle.
And I think one of the only drivers in the league to be racing on VR.
Oh, good
Wow.
on him.
Yeah.
I know Stonesy does a wee bit.
Scott McKenzie, not for you tonight.
Oh, gutted.
Yeah, Stonesy does a wee bit
Good.
too.
Good finishing position for Scotty. He's 7th.
Yeah.
Bloody good.
Oh man, we're getting rid of the top 10 early tonight. Taylor Mitchell, no go for you. John McDonald there. Gonskis.
Oh,
P20
Ross
there
Watson.
he is. Ross Watson's out. Shuffle. There we go, slot number 29. That's Stacey Boyd. Well, there you know, we don't have to send a toolkit to America. They probably
it's a
wouldn't
bonus.
know how to use it over there. It'd be the wrong type of layout.
Indeed. What are these numbers? There's no fractions of an inch here. This doesn't work.
Spot 32, that's Blake Grenhall. So not only did he have equipment failure, he can't even fix it himself.
Oh, no.
Yes, we'll touch
We were
base
actually
on
just
that one.
talking about that.
Oh,
Bruce
no,
Tannock's out.
Bruce Tannock is gone too. So that's nearly the whole top 5 gone. Number 11
Yep.
was Shane White, so he's not going to be doing any tinker tooling with his new motorbike at home.
Oh, no.
Shuffles.
The wheel of death strikes again.
There we go.
Oh, Rehan's out.
Rehan gone. Big winner, but biggest loser here with Wheel of Doug. Can you say that to a 14-year-old? I don't know.
Yes, completely on the table. Absolutely.
Shane Newens, no joy for you either. Spot number 12. That would be one Chris Zapasich there. Well, we don't have to send it over to the West Coast either. That's good. Is there
I'll
any
drive it over, mate.
Is there any Christchurch boys left on the list? Like we could just drop it
Daniel
off.
Nolan was. Yeah, I haven't heard his name yet.
Number 10, these on there. Keep an eye out for that one. Spot 17 was Mark Mudgeway, a new MRX driver.
Yo.
Yo. Shuffle.
Make sure you're subscribed to the Broadcasting Lounge too. So if you don't,
Yeah.
if you're not, then we're going to redraw on Thursday.
Yes, indeed. Spot 18, Nick McIndo. So there we go. There's another one of the MRX boys out. So I think it just leaves the boss man, Nick Mitchell, spot number 5 there on the list. Oh gosh, nearly jinxed him right out of that one. James
The commentator's
McKenzie.
curse on that one almost.
Misfits entry. Gonskis now. We'll shuffle it again. Number 25 was Darren Lobb. Thank you, Darren, for coming along and racing tonight. We're getting down these numbers, boys. 30, Sean McNamara. He'll claim he wants a redraw.
Yes, he will.
Get out of here, son. What's that one? Oh, split the difference on that one. There's a hair whisker on that. Spot
Crikey.
15. Ryan Cottrell.
It was about an ant's fart in that one, I'd say.
It was.
Oh, we're getting into the nitty gritty.
We are. Spot number 13 was Roger Forbert. 23, Rob Higgins.
Later, bro.
Oh, spot 27, Mr. Kilgore, Bill. What have we got left? Is that 6 entries? Shuffle that up again. Quickly extend the shuffle time up to 6 seconds.
That's Nick gone.
It's
There we
knockout.
go. Only one left in the top 10. Oh, oh, oh.
I've got the official results open now too, so we can confirm with that.
Okay, here we go. So, spot 16 was...
Mark Muchway.
Oh, see, I'm showing Andrew Johnson. That's very weird.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
Andrew Johnson as well.
Yeah, I've got the official iRacing event.
To keep it fair, we'll go off Dougie's results, so we don't have anything, because there could be people that we've already called out. Because my results are saying different to you guys, so we'll just keep it on Dougie's results, because that way, all is fair in love and war.
All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just going off what's the iRacing live tower there, so I can even
Could have been some post-race penalties applied, but
can even show you on there.
so-
Yeah, there's still some names.
Oh well, should we right?
I'll-
We'll just go off them, mate.
I'll put it there. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, Dan, you're out. Sorry, brother.
Oh, we'll still come around and have a beer with you instead.
Yeah, us Christchurch boys got to stick together.
Oh man, we're down to 3 names. They're down towards the other pointy end of the field. I'm looking at car at number 28 would be Wayne Hartnell for me. Number 31 would be Thomas McCole, and number 33 was Jeff Horgan. So let's get rid of one other loser.
Yeah.
28 Wayne Hartnell.
Spewing.
It's between
So we've got a Jeff, and we have a
and Thomas McCole.
oh
50-50.
50-50.
Lighten it up.
I'm going to go 33.
All right. As what, the loser or the winner?
That'll be the one that gets picked now, so it'll be a loser. Yeah.
Biggest loser. Here we go. Oh, not quite. Unlucky. So that number 31, Thomas McCole, get out of here, sunshine. Jeff Horgan, spot 33, down 1 spot from where he started the evening.
We'll
Congratulations.
We'll check up that he's subscribed to the Broadcasting Lounge.
Yep.
So you might have a bit of time if you're not, Jeff, and you're watching.
Yep. He's just got to be able to just flick us the proof that he's subscribed to the wonderful Broadcasting Lounge channel, and if there's a notice up tomorrow that he's won it, he's won it. If not, tune in on Thursday night for what will be another round draw for that one. While we're doing Wheel of Doug stuff, we have also on our Tuesday night, Ben, we pick our Sunday send it. So Corey, give me just quickly either just the cars that are left to be pulled for the year.
Yeah.
Does Ben understand what Sunday send it is?
I sure
does.
do. It was
He does.
racing NASCAR trucks at Watkins Glen Boot.
Yeah.
Now,
So
now how
left
good
on the
would it be if the NAS tracks were to make a bit of a permanent return to the SuperCars series?
I'll be into it.
Ben's not
Nah,
convinced. He must be one of those Sean lovers. What have we got there, Corey?
So we've got left GT4s at Bathurst,
GT4
Legends at Phillip Island,
Legends.
Pro Mazda at Winton,
Love those cars.
IMSA at Le Mans,
Ooh, nice. Yep.
Lotus 79 at Road America,
What even are those?
cool. Radical SR10 at Road Atlanta, also be very cool.
Radicals are like a souped up go-kart on steroids.
Yeah.
And is that it for us? Is that our
Yeah.
final?
So
final
we should have
six?
one. Should have 6.
Yep, rightio. So here we go, picking our Sunday sender. Bit of a shuffle, buffle round again once again. Quick spin, and this will just be our winner for Sunday send it. It's going to be the Radicals.
Great combo.
Yeah. Radical at Road Atlanta. So,
Yeah, nice.
I'll
I'm
have
looking
to.
forward to
Suggested
that.
by me, I think, that one.
Yeah.
Was
Very
it?
cool.
Yeah, well, there
Yeah.
you go.
Well, there you go.
You
Great
better be
combo.
there. Or you better be
Yeah.
there Sunday.
Now
Better be
you
there,
know-
actually.
Yeah, now you know what to practice. So, well, that was really cool. That was an awesome event tonight. Thank you, Ben, for joining us up here in the broadcasting lounge again. It's certainly been a nice addition and a bit of flavour to
thank
here. So
you.
we might move some of our beers over a wee bit, and you can choose what you want to put into the chiller for next week. Corey, thank you once again for being a great offsider to me now that Shane's gone and done a runner.
Hey, no worries, mate. It's good to be back. Had a good fun call tonight. We had a bit of fun. That's what it's all about.
And Leon, again, thank you to your commitment to the admin team and bringing on Napa for this awesome series of ours with SuperCars NZ. Feels great to be able to do those giveaways. Hopefully Jeff Horgan, or anyone that knows Jeff Horgan, tells them to subscribe
Aging
to
Jeff Morgan.
the Broadcasting Lounge channel there on YouTube and sends us photo proof of that one, and we'll be able to get out a 112 tool-piece kit for him. So cheers, Leon, on that one.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much, Snapper, to come into the party. You guys rock.
And Chitty at Allports, certainly we cannot make enough mention about you. Head along to allports.nz, their website, anything motorsport related and sim related needs are all on there, along with a really cool array of Sparko gaming gear products. Check them out, let him know that you're ordering from us. He may be able to do you a bit of a deals on getting a discount. If not, he'll certainly point you in the right direction to come back and how to use his gear to make yourself go faster. So check him out. He's got a whole bunch of other stuff from seats to hardware to rigs and all the bits and pieces. And then you can probably get yourself some other cool motorsport related stuff like some vent coolers and helmets and race suits and bits and pieces to make yourself turn into a real life racing driver from the comfort of your own home. Please send us pictures if you ever do that. Thank you guys, it's been a pleasure. Check us out Thursday night, GT3s, back here at Sonoma. This is Doug.
Thank you very much.
Catch you next week.
Bye.
Meow.